Love Barnet was set up about 10 years ago by me, probably because I've been involved in lots of community organisations. I live in Barnet, I live in High Barnet, which is where the focus is. And I noticed that it was very difficult for the community and the local businesses to engage. How do you link the two together? At that time, it wasn't so much spoken about. And I wanted to give the businesses an opportunity to promote what they're selling and what they're doing. And at that time, they didn't have the websites and the capability. So I just launched Love Barnet. I got help from a lovely lady called Carol, who runs a business called We Get Digital. Anyone I saw that was local, that had a story, a new shop that was opening, an event, and it just grew. And now I get contacted by people all around the borough. Independent people, small people, dog walkers, beer makers, small business, all of them. And even individuals who want to set up a yoga studio in their backyard. And it's been great through this COVID process because I think it's really helped people link up without having to leave their home with local issues. And it's kind of like a newspaper without all the journalism and all the nonsense. I moved here to Barnet about just over 20 years ago, and I bumped into an elderly gentleman, and I don't know, I just started talking, and within 5 minutes I was a member of the Barnet Society and on their committee. I've always been a bit of a busybody. And through the Barnet Society, I met other organisations. So there's the Barnet Residents Association, there's Spaces. So that they're kind of all, over the years, lots of groups have grown up. And I think that having Love Barnet's able to bring them together because I pick up what they're doing and I post it. And then more recently, I met with a lovely lady called Lucy, and she set up an online magazine called High Living Barnet, and she and I be doing things together. So, she's getting a great following too, and she's really good because she puts all the local events and local restaurants. My main COVID initiative has been giving out the Love Barnet website. So I've given the name to the whole community. So I no longer am the sole owner of that. It's now a real community site, and we've used it, a few of us, to develop an online digital directory. So what we did was we contacted every single independent business on the high street, and we've got their details, where you can shop there, what they're selling, their contact details. So you can find out, if you want to go out for dinner, you can find the name of the local restaurants. If you want to buy a gift, you can find the name of the local gift shops. And they also have the opportunity to contact us. So if they want to have a promotion or, upsell something, or they're going to have a sale or new business, new stock. Right now we're recording in the shop called Room 89, which is kind of, I feel a particular affection for, because a few years ago I was given an opportunity to open a pop-up shop on the high street by a local charity called the Eleanor Palmer Trust, and they had an vacant shop which they gave to us, or me, for rent-free business rates. We didn't pay any business rates. We negotiated that. The council were very fair with that. And we brought in all the local community. So we opened this shop and we brought in all independent people that have their little businesses at home, the hidden businesses, which I'm very keen to promote. And they came together in Room 89. They had little slots and they learned about retail, how to promote themselves. It was a whole learning story. In fact, we opened three pop-up shops. But the real success story is this one, because a couple of the ladies, when we had to give the shop back, took it that one step further and opened Room 89, and this is their second premises. They started on the high street, which was very expensive, but they had this little shop around the corner in Union Street, and they opened it, and it's done amazingly well throughout COVID. They were selling online, the stock changes, and it's become a real little gem. There's always things to do on the high street. There's a fantastic group out there, Green Living, who are picking up litter and doing things like that because it certainly needs it. And there are all sorts of ways in which we can help businesses. We can go out there, we can support them, we can talk to them, we can get stories and take photographs. And if any of you out there would like to help me, because it's not easy, it's quite time consuming, and it's voluntary, and with, like you, I have a family and I'm a grandma and everything else and a mom. Any help would be really gratefully received, and again, you can find me on Love Barnet. And if you want to join any of the other societies, they're all looking for new members. The Barnet Society, Barnet Residents, they all need help. Without us as a community, we're nothing. Just remember that.